are watching Dynamic Yoga with Susi Davies. I'm currently in Switzerland, and today I would like to show you 4 or 5 of my favorite exercises that help achieve the glutes to have a better shape and form, but mainly also strength, because the chief power muscle, the glutes, help us to support the lower back, especially the sacroiliac joints. So as we start aging and go past 50, sadly, things start hanging. And so it's very important when things start hanging, especially the glute area, there can be a tremendous pull on the lower back. And then people suffer from lower back issues, they want to treat the back, when really they just need to tone up a few key muscles in the body. So let's begin on our backs. All you need is a mat. It doesn't have to match your clothes like I have done today. It's my favorite color. Blue is very cooling and calming. Okay, we start with the feet hip width apart. Make yourselves comfortable. If you're wearing a scrunchie or you have a ponytail, make sure the back of your head can be flat on the ground and that you maintain a nice neutral space for your neck. Have your feet hip width apart and spread your toes so the arches will lift. That will help you support the lift of the legs and then of course the lift of the buttocks. You can have the hands holding the side of the mat, which will help you if you haven't got quite the strength yet, or you can place the hands just flat on the ground next to your body. So first, it's also important that we will always work together with breath. We have the intention, we have breath, and then we have the movement. And we want to have all these 3 in this order. Intention, breath, movement. Intention, breath, movement. As you do these exercises, you can have this like your mantra in your mind. First one will be bridge with an abduction. And we will do it on our heel, with the heels up. We breathe in. As I exhale, I draw the navel towards the spine and I feel an imprinting in the lower back to the floor. And then I raise the pelvis up. I raise the heels up. And it's in this position where I bring the knees out to the side. I squeeze back into hip width apart and I carefully place the buttocks to the ground. I maintain my heels lifted. I bring the feet closer. So my calf muscles will also work throughout these exercises. With breath, we squeeze out, we squeeze in, we come down, we lift, squeeze out, squeeze in, and drop. Now I suggest you do them consciously and slowly, but of course if you're one of these people who like to go a little bit faster, by all means, knock yourself out and go quicker. Make sure you do not lose the form and the mantra: intention, lifting, breath, movement, squeeze. Really notice which muscles you are engaging. We're not only working the glutes here, the hamstrings are working, the quads, the calves, because the heels are up. Ideally you do this, of course, without talking, and listen to your breath. I always prefer working without music because I like to listen to the sound of my breath. The sound of my breath is the bridge to my soul. Let's do 3 more of those. Ideally, we always breathe in through the nose and out through the nose because the nose filters the air. But if any of the exercises will become too tiring, it also helps to breathe in through the nose and slowly blow the air out through the mouth, through pursed lips, like so. Okay, the second set. So you can do 20 of those. If I choose 4 exercises for you today, do them 20 times. Work up towards 20. If you get a little burn, remember it's shape changing, starting to happen. So enjoy that moment. If 20 is too many, just do 15 or 10. Work it up slowly. The next one really is quite tough, even for myself. We start again, we go up through the bridge, You take one leg away from the floor. You can have the leg straight, or if you have trouble having a straight leg, just go for a bent knee position just as well. Now here, the left side of the glutes has to do a lot more work because the one leg is up, so we're adding on weight. So we go down and again press up. And I really don't like telling people when they should be breathing in and when they should be breathing out. But just become aware. I like to breathe in here and I like to exhale as I apply the force. I inhale when I go down and I apply force. But the same sort of exercise can be done exactly the other way with the breath. So experiment, explore, be a little bit like a pirate. Find out, look around and notice what helps you. Okay, we'll do a couple more on this side. Like I said, I won't do the full 20. You just get the idea. Down for a moment. Pause and relax. We will do these exercises first to strengthen, and at the end I'll show you a couple of stretching exercises which you should always add on as well. Okay, we'll do the other side, bridge lift. Really ground yourself, spread the toes, feel the arch lifting now on the right foot or on the other side if you've done the other leg before. Create your right leg position with the left leg or stretch the leg out. I'm going to do it with a straight leg this time so you can see the difference. I'm pressing up. I can even hold the squeeze. So I lift, I contract the buttock here on this working side. You can hang on to the mat or you can keep the hands softly on the floor. So you do a few of those up to 20 again. Or if you feel the burn way before 20, do 2 more and work up towards 20 times. And then from here we relax for a moment, hug the legs to the body. And this time we will bring the feet again down, but we separate the knees. So it's like Supta Baddha Konasana, butterfly position in a reclined way. We have the abduction of the legs, which will add on a little bit of oomph again into the outer hips. We press the feet together, navel to spine first, tailbone will scoop forward and up. We hang on to the floor again, and this time we will lift up. And we will hold this isometric contraction, really squeeze your glutes. Really feel that you're taking the sacrum, the lowest part of your spine that sits in the pelvis, you're taking that part into the body. This is where the strengthening is happening. And we breathe slowly, smoothly. Hold the isometric contraction. And from here, we'll go down halfway and we press up. We squeeze, we release. Press, release. Again, I like to exhale as I squeeze it up. I take my belly in as I exhale and squeeze up. And again, you'll work it up to 20. And the last one again, you can hold this isometric contraction. You may notice in my videos that I will start producing, I hope to try to do it every Friday for you. You will see sometimes I do dynamic and faster paced, and then I do isometric contraction. So I like to mix it up. It's important that the body gets used to doing a lot of different things repetitively, but maybe putting it in a different sequence. Otherwise the body can easily stagnate. And we will release again to the floor, knees straight, and you can hug one more time the legs to the body. Okay, I'll show you a fourth one today. We'll come onto all fours now. It's a variation of the donkey kicks, but we will do it with a straight leg. I will do the right leg. Make sure the hands are spread, fingers spread. You press the upper arms towards each other, fingertips to the floor, navel to spine, and from here turn the leg a little bit out away from the mat. So it's not in a straight line, there's a little bit of abduction happening. From here we'll go up and down, and next time it comes up we'll do a turn with the leg and down. Then again a straight leg, down, turn out, lift, straight leg, down, turn out, lift. Looking straight down between the hands. Again, working it with breath, intention, breath, movement. Nice and controlled. Again, you can do up to 20 each side, so going with a straight leg, going with a turn out, that's one round. Do a couple more. And then we bring the buttocks to the heels. We rest. I will show you one more time doing the other side. And you will see this will only really take you 5, 6, 7 minutes, 3, 4 times a week. Will give you a great change, okay, in your buttock area. Okay, from here again, we'll go with a straight leg. We look straight down between the hands, upper arms towards each other, navel to spine, so your core is engaged. And then we will lift straight. We go out to the side, and then we go down. Down, up, with a turn out. Down, straight, down, turn out, lift. Straight, lift, turn out, lift. Straight, lift, turn out, lift. Keeping the body as parallel as you can manage. And again, doing it up to 20. And when you're done, again, we sit. This will already stretch out your buttocks. You can stack your hands, relax here. Place the hands just underneath the shoulders. Place the knees just underneath the hips and tuck your toes under. From here again, navel to spine, we will lift the knees up. We press the chest towards the legs and we start to unfold like a flower that grows towards the light. I'm lifting the heels. The ears are in line with the upper arms. And it feels like I'm trying to pull the mat into 2 pieces. As I'm starting to stretch the legs back, slowly with intelligence, remember, intention, breath, movement. Intention, breath, movement. And from here, this will stretch out your calves, your hamstrings, your buttocks, to down face dog. And from here, make your way towards the ground. Lie onto the back. We'll do one more buttock stretch. Needle through the hole. Start with bent knees. Take the right leg to the body. Hold the middle of the shin bone, which will compress your groins less. And for a moment, lift the head up towards the knee. Don't force it. And then place the outer ankle on top of the left thigh. With the right arm, you will squeeze through that triangle that you've created between the legs. Either hold the hamstring, or again hold the middle of the shin. Head down, flex both ankles, and breathe. The leg that I'm holding, I'm pulling towards me. And the leg that is out to the side, I'm pressing away from my body. So ideally, if you look up, you will see that your pelvis is beautifully squared up. And then that means you get a really nice release in that hip joint on the right side and along the buttock. A few breaths here before you release the hands. You can stretch the legs up to the sky. We can do it on the other side. Flexed ankles. Left arm feeds through. You may find that this side is tighter, so maybe you just want to hold the hamstring. I'm going to do it this way now so you can see the difference. And again, the bent leg on the left, I'm pressing away from me. I'm checking my pelvis, it's not tilting. And I'm drawing the other leg towards me. Shoulders rounding out and down. And I'm breathing in and out through the nose. Nice, slow, smooth breaths. from there we release. And for a moment we can relax. Even if you've been doing just 10 minutes, it always helps for 1 minute to just lie down and let everything sink in into the cellular memory. Thank you so much for watching Susi Davies with Dynamic Yoga. There will be more videos to follow. Namaste.